Well, welcome. What a delightful day to be spending time with two very talented local artists. I have with me today Ron Marks, a friend of mine, and Amy Williams, a new friend. So they have an upcoming show. It is upcoming, it's not current.
No.
When does it open?
This Thursday.
This Thursday, their work will be displayed. They were gracious enough to bring in some wonderful examples of the types of pieces that they will have on display. So welcome very much to both of you. So talk to me a little bit about your process. Who wants to go first?
Amy can go.
Amy, so how long have you been creating?
Sure. Only about 2 years. I've loved art my whole life.
Okay.
I've been a very busy hands-on mom
Okay.
for the last 9 years, and finally, our youngest, our set of triplets, is in school, and so I've been able to have some time to
Wow.
pursue my dreams of becoming a full-time artist.
Wow, excellent. Okay, triplets. So
Yeah.
that would keep you very busy. So talk to me. I'm very intrigued by this piece. I love art that incorporates vivid color, and I would expect, at least for me, it would be difficult to work with vivid color, but you capture an image so gorgeously. Talk to me about this piece.
So this piece was one of the first that I actually created in this style.
Okay.
I'm inspired by nature, and obviously the nature that we have surrounding us in Sault Ste. Marie
Yeah.
is incredible. And I wanted to sort of mimic the look of stained glass.
Okay.
And that's sort of where these blocks of color with the black outlines came from.
Beautiful. Wow.
And this piece in particular was selected for the cover of the Sault Ste. Marie tourism guide this past year.
Oh, wow.
So,
Congratulations.
thanks,
Fantastic.
yeah. 35,000 copies of that went out,
Okay.
which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And I've actually painted a whole series in this style called my Algoma Landscapes series. So
Okay.
I've captured 12 local landscapes in this style, and I can share with you.
Now, if I may, that's the Algoma tour train,
Yes, of course
obviously.
it is.
Yes,
Yes,
beautiful, beautiful. Now, it's being reflected in the water? Mm-hmm. Wow, okay, love it.
So, so some of these other pieces that I've done in this style have been places that people hold near and dear,
Okay.
people in Sault Ste. Marie, and one of them is the Pinder Trail at Hiawatha.
Okay.
And just recently, the local high school and elementary school chose one of my paintings for their cross-country ski meets for the medals.
Oh.
So it's really, I'm not sure if you can see it well, but it's this really adorable version of my painting, which has been shrunk down and put on a medal. So
Wow, it's very effective, very beautiful.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not anything is lost in the
No.
beauty of what you've captured by
Not at
virtue of
all.
its being smaller. So, and I really embrace artistry that kind of takes us outside of ourselves, because I think as residents, you kind of lose sight of just how beautiful our environment actually is. You stop
Truly.
seeing it. So what a unique way to bring it to the forefront again. Amazing. So let's look
you.
at this. You've brought some other pieces
yeah,
here.
so this is actually in Alberta.
Okay.
So I paint pieces all across Canada. Pieces that of landscapes I've either been to or I've had friends, and they'll send me reference photos and say, "Amy, can you paint this?" And I say, "Yeah, you know what, I will." So that's in Banff.
Wow.
And then there are some pieces that I do that they're not necessarily an actual place, but they're inspired by maybe perhaps a place I visited, or I just kind of adjust it. And this is one of those pieces. So it's an island in, could be Lake Superior,
Could be, for sure.
So
Yeah.
it has the eastern white pines, and I've been
Wow.
painting these skies that are just whimsical and full of character. They're not realistic, but I'm realizing that they don't have to be
No.
realistic to be cool.
No, that's gorgeous.
Thank
That's
you.
really, really, and like you're saying, I mean, if it's not an actual place, it's maybe a composite of all of
Yeah,
a bunch of different
absolutely.
places, right? So
Absolutely.
fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
okay, so these items and so many more launching this Thursday at the Art Gallery. Ron Marks, now talk to me about your paintings, because this is something that I've seen you putting out there. And you have started creating relatively recently as well, correct?
Yeah, about 7 years now.
7 years,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Wow.
So this piece here was inspired by Thomas Sinclair and John LaFord,
Okay.
who taught me some woodland artwork. So this is, two lovers, and there's like an acorn there, starting out with their love there.
Okay.
And the First Nations, they call the strawberry the love berry.
Oh,
And it's Valentine's Day, so I thought I'd bring this piece out, and it's been professionally framed by Brian Fullen. And so I hope you can see that. And so yeah, it's a very special piece to me. My dad actually bought this.
okay.
So it'll have to go to Nova Scotia
I've
at
met
some
your dad.
point.
I know your dad,
Yeah, he says hello. He says Happy Valentine's Day. And this one is for my friend Jessie. So she's staying at Women in Crisis right now.
Oh.
And so I want to make it for her apartment, because she'll be getting an apartment soon.
Fantastic, good.
But she wants to give it to her mother for her mother's birthday.
Now, is this Jessie?
Yeah, that's Jessie. Yeah,
Okay.
it looks almost like her.
Okay.
Yeah, and she has a nickname Tulip, so I try to put some
Oh,
tulips
okay. I was
in
just
there.
going to say, what would be the significance of the
Yeah,
tulips? Excellent.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. So now I'll speak to both of you on this. So when you get an exhibition at the art gallery, like how many pieces are we talking here?
Well, we're allowed one piece each. It's like the members' show.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Thursday there's going to be 81 or more local artists at the show. I think it starts
Wow.
at 6.
I think 7.
7.
I hope 7.
Yeah, at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So there's more than 81 local artists. So every year they have it for all the members, and it's well attended. Member of Parliaments have been there before.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
It's really well supported, and there's a lot of talent in our community.
100%.
So we wanted to get that message out there that we'd like people to come and
So you
partake
each
in
get
that.
to pick one image.
Yeah.
One image. So what are you?
The one behind you is.
Okay, so that's what you'll.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's-
Amy's.
That's representing Bathtub Island in Lake Superior Provincial Park.
Fantastic. Love it. Yeah, yeah. Do we have an image of yours?
I sent it over, but it didn't. We weren't able to. Technical difficulties. But this year, like the theme this year is called Taking Chances.
Okay.
So like I've been taught in the woodland style, and I started doing portraits, but I wanted to do something different. So my one this year is it's of a lady that works at Tim Hortons. She's new to our community.
Okay.
So she's from the Ukraine, and she left because of the bombing from the
Yes,
Russians.
yes.
So she's making her way in our community, and she took a chance to come here to Canada. So I wanted to tell her story, how hard it is to start over.
Yeah.
And so I did a painting of her, and I just wanted to welcome her to our country.
Oh, very
and try to
nice.
support her.
Well, you know what? You can absolutely, if you wish, you can send that directly to me on Messenger. And when I summarize the interview in my article, if you would like, I can feature both. As well as some other items if you'd like, and have
love
a little virtual gallery.
you.
So
Thank you.
this Thursday, starting, we believe, at about 6 o'clock, will there be like a gala or anything like
There's
that?
a big gala event.
Woo!
Yeah. I think there might be even wine.
Well, I may have to attend. Excellent. Well, you know what? Again, like always very exciting to meet with people who are so actively engaged with their passions and their creativity. So I want to thank you both for taking the time to be here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
I feel like I'm at a tennis tournament. So anyway, do check it out. Ron Marks, Amy Williams, featuring an item of their work this Thursday at the Art Gallery of Algoma, starting at 6. Check it out.